try to go to the bank at least once a week. I haven't really had a whole lot of checks flowing in yet because of the start of the season, but eventually I'll be getting checks regularly. So I wanted to, ever since I got a post office over the winter to be ready for this year, I moved and everything, all my addresses changed and I updated it all. I wanted to have a system, a routine. At the end of the day on Friday, come to the post office box, check my mail, any checks that I get, and then just go right to the bank, which is right down the street from the post office, and deposit my checks for the week and be done. But I'm getting less checks. I'm going to be getting less checks also because I decided to go with debit and credit payments on my invoicing software. So people can, there's a link now and it's hooked up, connected to my business account, so people can just click on the link from the email of my invoice that I send them, and they can just pay right there with their credit card or debit card, and then I get payment within 2 days. So that's super convenient, a lot quicker than waiting for them to get my invoice, fill out a check, mail it, come and get it, and then take it to the bank. That whole process can take probably up to a week, unless I'm going to their house and getting their check, or I'm already at their house and they're leaving a check for me, like knowing, because they know that it's going to be due or whatever. Or some people are home all the time, they work from home, so they give me a check right there, and that's fine. But the majority of the people write me a check and mail me a check, or they pay their bills online through their bank and the bank mails me a check. So that whole process can take up to a week. So now with accepting credit and debit, it definitely increases that cash flow, the time that it takes for me to get those payments. The other thing is there's a convenience fee which pretty much all credit card services have a convenience fee. I think it's 2.9%. So it's a very small fee, but instead of eating that myself, I just charge my clients, and I tell them that. I say it's a convenience fee. A lot of my clients last year asked me to get, or if I accepted credit cards, and a lot of them thought, that I would have a little swipe thing on my phone and I could do it right on their doorstep. But I never wanted to get into that. I wanted to have it so that they can pay online with their credit or debit card. So, and I knew that existed for my software last year, but I didn't want to have to pay that fee. As well as, I don't know, I was just hesitant about it. So I had surveyed all of my clients on my Facebook group that I created just for my key clients, my go-to loyal clients that I've had for many years that say nothing but great things and are happy with my service. I have them all in one group together. Some of them are in different neighborhoods, and I'll put polls out there sometimes. I'll update weather, like rain delays, everything's pushed back a day due to the rain. It saves me sending out emails. I can just do that real quick and easy, post something on the Facebook group and everyone on there sees it. As well as, like I said, I'll put polls out there. Like I asked last year who would be interested in snow removal, and people responded. So I kind of had a list going for, whenever it snowed. And I did the same thing for credit card payments. Who would be interested in paying their bills online with their credit card? And, over half of my clients, or over half of the people in the Facebook group, agreed and said that they wanted to do that. So that is another thing that persuaded me to do that. So all I did this year was just told them that there's going to be a small convenience fee. So if you choose to pay debit or credit, there's just going to be that small convenience fee added on to the bill, and no one has even blinked an eye. They all pay that convenience fee. It's usually like $4 or $5 added on to the monthly statement. So it's not a big deal really for them, but it's a big deal for me. That adds up to possibly like $1,000 or whatever it is over the course of a season. That's less money in my pocket to pay my bills, feed my family, keep my business going. So why? Well, look who I ran into.
What's up, guys? I'm Scott with All About the Lawn. Ran into the rookie here and just seen what he was doing.
You never know who you're going to run into, man. That's awesome. Well, thanks for stopping by. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too, man.
It is hot. Real feel of 92. I don't know where the heck this came from. It was in the 60s yesterday. Woo! I hope you guys are staying safe and hydrated out there. Get after it.